So, and I recognize a lot of faces, a lot of new faces, as Linda said, which is really wonderful. This is a collaborative process, organizing these exhibitions. And Mark Clark introduced me to the artist you see behind me, to his work, Manuel Miranda. And it has been a real pleasure working with the artist and with his family. And I complimented him. I don't know if he took it seriously, but he's one of the first artists I've ever worked with who is extremely organized. This is an unusual feature in an artist, and not something that's a requirement for being an artist. But it was a real joy because if you visit Manuel Miranda's home, it is full of 40 years of art. Wonderful, wonderful art. And so to go through that 40 years and to select the works that we thought would look best in our space and would represent his work was quite a challenge. And there's a spirit to the work that you will find in the man as well. A gentleness and a thoughtfulness that, as I said to several people, isn't at first apparent. They are so fun and bright and childlike. But underneath them is his background in literature, Spanish literature, in music, and all of that time spent painting and drawing. And you'll see in many of these, this is an excellent example, very strong graphic mind that is often as strong as the bold colors. And so there's a balance to the work that is not easy to achieve. And I had someone say that quote that I just read, "Oh, but my kid could do that." And every time, really? Well, let's bring him in. I'll get him a brush. And let's see him mix the colors and set up the composition, And when people think about it, they know it's not that simple. In fact, as we grow more skilled as artists, to maintain the spontaneity and that childlike wonder is difficult for us. And so we thought that this exhibition, which is really, for me, full of joy, was a wonderful balance to the very somber exhibition that we'll be talking about in a minute by Benjamin Steele. So I wanted to introduce Mr. Miranda to everyone. Will you come and say hello?